I will tell you a scoop. Nobody knows this.
Okay.
I went rummaging through my LinkedIn earlier today. I haven't been on LinkedIn since August, bro. And I posted an article there today just to see what it's like. And I found that I had an email from the LinkedIn email, internal email from somebody from Palantir asking me if I want to chat with their management. And
Wow.
this was from August.
Oh man, good.
But yeah, I don't think that's happening anymore because you remember I took like multiple shots at Sham after his
Oh yeah, bro. I didn't even know what Palantir was during that earnings call, and I still
yeah.
heard that Tom Nash hated the call. Like just through the
I
grapevine,
don't
I heard.
I emailed them and say, hey, if you still want it, we'll do the call. I didn't mention it, but I'm sure Sham like is not excited to chat with me after like
Why
I
didn't you just didn't like how he presented the stuff or answered questions?
he botched that call, bro, unfortunately. So again,
John, if
probably
you're
not
watching, I thought you did great, but Tom thinks you botched it. So you can explain.
you're you're trying to you're trying to take my spot for the interview.
Like Sham, if you want to interview, bro, like hey.
I think it was in my opinion, it was very pitchy.
It was pitchy.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying with
No,
pitchy?
what do you mean by pitchy?
So I think he got asked a lot of good questions. He ducked and dodged. Didn't get a straight answer to none of the questions that I really wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
They asked him about client concentration and a lot of stuff that people really care about, and he basically answered some robotic generic stuff about how Palantir is like something like just he couldn't handle it. The other
He
part
does sound very
is
generic. I saw his interview with Emily Chang. He is very generic when he's
so like he got asked like serious questions and no answer, and then in the entire call when he was like it was just like a really bad car salesman that tries to oversell the car. He's like, this is the best car ever, and it has the best mileage ever, and it has the best tire. Like, motherfucker, bro, come on. Like it was like that, bro. I don't know if you remember this. Like we're the best. I know you guys are the best at this. But you gotta fucking chill because when you're trying to like just, he was just overzealous and overselling and over pitching and everything was just he's excited. He was like a fucking rabid fucking dog, like volunteers. Like chill, bro. Chill, slow fuck down, bro. Like there was a part there where he was like talking like a normal human being and actually answered the good question with a really good answer, not an easy question. And I was like, where were this through the entire call? And then like, I'm sure after I don't know if they've seen my video, they will now for sure.
I'm sure they have.
I'm not getting an interview, bro. But you know what? That's fine.
I think they know the people on the, because I think they know that they suck at marketing and they are
no, but I think he's the next CEO after Alex when Alex wants to just be kind of the chairman. And I just fucking took multiple shots at him many times after that.
No, but if I was them, I would actually give you the interview. I mean, Zuckerberg is going on Lex Friedman's podcast in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, the amount of shit Lex has said about Facebook and social media. I mean, like to me, that's the smartest thing you can do, is to actually talk to these people. Plus, they know how.
The good. Did you watch back in the day the H3?
Yeah.
So you look like the kind of I've known you for a while now. So you look like, and I was an addict to their channel. I used to watch a channel like religiously before the podcast nonsense.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They lost a lot of fans and gained a lot of new fans, so they don't give a shit. Right. But all the old H3 people have left.
Right.
They haven't suffered as far as numbers, but like they lost us, like the old generation, the original H3. So basically, when H3 started the podcast, you know who's one of the first guests to agree to come on? Was Tai Lopez.
Right, I remember that. They grilled him hard.
And I was like, this is brilliant, bro. Yep. He just leaned into the meme and fucking crushed it.
I remember seeing that. Every time Ethan said, aren't you a scam? He's like, well, college is a scam. And I was like, he's got an argument. It's stupid, but he's got an argument.
That was the only, like, this was a good podcast. The Jake Paul one was good podcast.
The Jordan Peterson one was good until they took
Jordan Peterson was amazing. Well, that early H3 podcast was really good before it became a fucking, I don't know what it is now.
They just started shitting on internet. They became TMZ for YouTube. Like, I
don't know what's going, like the early days of the H3 podcast in the old studio when it was just like Like very, it was good. Like remember the John Shatner one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was good. I was like, oh, this guy is smart. I thought it was a meme,
Yeah,
the Papa John's guy. And I saw this podcast. I was like, this John dude is a fucking legit. I like him. So I ended up, he was a little bit cheesy, but I was like, I like John, bro.
Cheesy. I got you.
I like. So they made people human. So the meme would come on. You remember Soulflow Antonio? He came on.
Yeah.
They fucking took a shit on him. And did they ever get those brothers, Mo and they took a lot of shots at Mo and his brother. And I forget their name. Bradbury, Ethan Bradbury, and Mo Bradbury.
I have a question for you. Why doesn't Carp do the calls?
I don't know. It's a mistake, in my opinion.
Because Elon's more successful than Carp, and he's doing the damn calls. And he did the calls back in 2018, but he's doing the calls.
No, but Elon is not the most articulate person. He stumbles and he mumbles, and he's not like a fast, smooth talker.
But he does the call. So why isn't Carp?
No, but people love that about. It's like when they watch my channel. Like I sound like I don't sound articulate, bro. My English is fucking broken. I have an accent, but people really want real. Like I can easily fix this. I can go to a coach and get rid of my accent, bro. I can afford it. But that's like
it's inauthentic.
People fuck with just real people. They don't want to hear a sales pitch. That's why I never liked Sham's presentation, because I was like, if Alex was on, he would stumble and mumble and say things that, you know, the PR people would not agree, and he would get a lot of like, he doesn't want to deal with that because he knows he'll say shit. They're going to give him shit. And it's like, I'm no fuck it, bro. But the thing is, people want to see, as much as I like Sham, bro, people want to see Alex on these calls. They want to hear him. They want to see what he has to say. He did one interview with Kevin, bro, with Kevin Warsh.
He stumbled a lot in that.
No, but he killed it, bro.
He killed it. And that's my point. It's like he was raw. When he says 20 times in a row, like he's choking, it still sounds real. Like
that 1 hour was probably like more valuable to Palantir and potential and current investors than any of the calls he was not on so far. 100%. Everything because he answers questions. He doesn't, when you are insecure, I think, in what you have to say, you have to go to generic fucking kind of robotic answers. He's really confident in what he's doing, so he can actually answer like freely. So that's why you know, Sham, if you're watching this, no offense, just fucking answer like a human being. Just
maybe
answer
they
like
also didn't want Carp on the call because they wanted to sandbag a lot in Q3 earnings.
No, I'll tell you why they don't want him on the call, because they know investor relations and the lawyers, and they all fucking know he's going to say something that he's not supposed to say. So in Sham is not in the same situation like Alex. Like they can't tell Alex what to do really, but he's not in the same situation. So he has to play ball with the lawyers and the IR and everybody. So you can see in the call he was really being mindful of what he can and can't say. Right. So all we got is this fucking disclaimer. I call this this conference call was like a disclaimer, bro. One disclaimer, bro. Like just there's a middle ground there that you have to be able to find it. You can't go fucking full on sales pitch, fucking pre-prepared fucking sales pitch and a disclaimer. It doesn't fucking work.
We gotta live stream the Q4 earnings. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes, we'll do it together on my channel or yours.
Your any channel's fine. That'll be good.